Hey everybody, welcome back into another video, and all of you know what today is. Today is July 4th, 4th of July, my third favorite holiday of the entire year, hands down, right behind Christmas and Thanksgiving, of course. It's a scorcher today. It's like 105 degrees, not an exaggeration. I'm gonna make it, I'm going to survive, and I hope you guys have a great day today. With friends and family, whatever you do, barbecue, playing basketball, golf, whatever it is you do, I hope you have a great day today. So I'm about to head to my aunt's house. She hosts a 4th of July party every single year. Got a nice pool and all that, so I'm about to hit the road, so just want to make this intro quick. And before I get going any further, if you are new to this channel, my name is Jake Boucher. If you haven't already, hit the subscribe button and join the family, I guess. And also hit the bell button while you're there to turn on post notifications so you get notified whenever I post a new video as soon as it's posted. So in this video, I'm starting something new, and I've been trying to think over the past month or so of what I could do on a consistent basis in terms of content. And I finally settled upon a series basically, and it's gonna be called You Know What Really Grinds My Gears. This I was inspired by Family Guy because this originated in Family Guy. I think it was just one episode when Peter had those segments, what really grinds my gears. And I've always that's the Family Guy episode I remember the most, because it was I don't know, it was unique, even though every single one of those episodes is unique, but this one stuck out to me the most. And I'm stealing some of their content and putting it in here because I think that's a really cool mini series or whatever the hell it's called, just like a rant basically about what's on my mind or whatever. And so this is episode 1 of Do You Know What Really Grinds My Gears. So shout out to you, Family Guy. Thanks for giving me some inspiration for this piece of content. And so for these this mini series or whatever, I might have one thing I talk about, might have 2 things I talk about in each episode. And so for this episode, I have 2 things I want to talk about. And number 1 is, so the first gear grinder to ever be said on Do You Know What Really Grinds My Gears is when people don't hold the door open for me. Now this is one of my biggest pet peeves ever, is when people don't hold the door open for me. How hard is it to keep the door open, or hold the door open for someone? It takes 3 seconds, especially if you're right behind them. Just a little hold of the door. Just put your hand out like that, hold the door open. That's all you gotta do. It's very simple, but yet some people don't do it, and it really grinds my gears, to say the least. I'm sure most of you agree with that is one of the biggest pet peeves, and maybe some of you are the gear grinders out there, the ones who don't hold the door open. If you are one of those people, then I suggest that you start holding the door open, because you can really grind some gears. You're grinding some gears that you don't even know you're grinding. So really think about holding the door open for people that are right behind you. You'll feel better about it, and the person you hold the door open will feel better, and they will feel very relieved that you held the door open for them. It could make someone's day. It makes my day sometimes. I mean, you never know when all someone needs to improve their day is a nice door hold. What's the harm in holding the door open, So that's the first of 2 gear grinders on this first ever episode of You Know What Really Grinds My Gears. And number 2 is very similar to that, but I'll get into it. And the other thing that really grinds my gears is when people hold the door open for me when I am a good 100 feet away. It's what are you doing? It happened to me numerous times, and every single time I get very angry. It's I'm 100 feet away. It takes then you have to go into that awkward jog to get there in a reasonable time. And you have to say like thank you, because you know they're trying to be nice, but they don't know that it really deep down, it really pisses me off. It's like, so if you are one of those people that holds the door open for someone who's 100 feet away, please, I'm begging you to stop doing that. I remember my freshman year of college, there was this one kid that did that all the time. I would be walking, I'd be just turning the corner, and I just see him holding the door open for me. I'm like, dude, what the hell? And then every single time I have to like work until I get there. I have to just start jogging, and I just look awkward as hell to get there. And I haven't had the balls to say, yeah, bro, don't do that. But I hope he's watching this video right now and he understands that he should not do that, because it really takes a toll on the person who's jogging there. And that's number 2. So, well, those were the 2 first ever gear grinders in the series. You know what really grinds my gears? And I'm sure most of you can relate to these gear grinders. So give this video a thumbs up if you agree that those are some pretty severe, I won't say severe, but if those are pet peeves of yours. Do you hate when people don't hold the door open for you? Do you hate when people hold the door open for you when you're 1,000 feet away? If you are, give this video a thumbs up, and let's see how many people agree with my gear grinders. And so I'm very excited for the future of this series. There's plenty of gear grinders out there in the world. We all have a ton of things that we want to get off our chest that, you know, piss us off, and there's plenty more where that came from. And I will have guests on the show, and I will have episodes where it's just me. I'm excited for the future of this series. Hopefully I can do one of these episodes per week, and I can go from there. So my next episode may or may not have a guest, or 2 guests. It might have 2 guests, I don't know. This was just episode 1, so thank you so much for tuning into the series premiere of You Know What Really Grinds My Gears. And stay tuned for episode 2, which should be dropping next week at some point. But in the meantime, as always, give this video a thumbs up, hit the subscribe button, turn on post notifications, share, comment, share it with your, let's see, who are we sharing with today? Share it with your coworkers, your employers, the person you see in the grocery line at the store. So do that, and I will see you guys on the next video. And who knows, it might be episode 2 of the series, or it might be something completely different. But anyway, I will see you guys on the next video. Peace. Actually, before I go, let me ask you this question. Are you the gear grinder, or are you the victim? Ponder that for a second and comment below. Peace.